No.
I want to ask her about.
Show if you don't want to
No.
I want to ask her about your dad. About your dad saying that. I have a question for you.
Right.
What's your name?
My name is Angie.
Angie, I have a question for you, just real quick.
Okay.
This is. So I want to ask.
It's about father.
I want to say one word, and I just want you to tell me.
You just said that sounds good. It's about the father.
All right. So I was going to say one word, and I want you to tell me.
It's about what he tells
what
me before I go to the concert.
Oh.
Hoe bagging.
Yeah.
Can you explain hoe bagging?
Basically, even looking at somebody would be considered that.
What is? I've never heard this term, hoe bagging. What is hoe?
But you'll never forget it, will you?
I will never.
You'll be out at a club, you're going to look at some girl, and you're going to go, she's hoe bagging.
What is hoe bagging? Is that just being a slut?
It's a, I think, yeah, it's,
So
it's a
your dad
verb.
calls you a slut.
No. He tells her not to act like
A hoe bag.
So how do you feel about her being with a 23-year-old, 22-year-old man?
She's not with a 22-year-old
Was
man.
with.
Define was with. Walked on a beach.
You just said your mom was okay with it.
I am
Well,
perfectly
yeah, we
fine
were
with the
fine with
friendship
it.
that they have.
We have a nice
I
friendship.
thought you dated this guy.
Kind of.
We kind of did. I
Yeah.
mean,
That
it's,
doesn't bother. That doesn't creep you out at all.
you have to consider the people. I have an old soul. I'm like an Indian.
She has a very old soul.
Oh.
True story.
Getting into hippie stuff. Look out.
My spirit animal is a cat.
Well,
Got kicking
well,
wings.
thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Kicking wing over here.
Yeah.
But you don't
Well,
smoke pot.
I don't know if you've been following the show since the beginning. If you remember back.
Trying to say politely.
Yeah. So.
I wanted to tell you about the people that I met at the Kent stage. That was
Yes.
interesting.
I met Jade at the Kent stage. She is Red Sun Rising's merch girl, and she's slutting around with Matt from Hot Tickets Tomorrow.
I really am not. He texts me.
You mean my buddy Chad? I mean Matt.
Funny
story about him real quick
Let me just say this real quick. Odds Against Tomorrow will be on here January 6th. Ironically, the guitar player is Hazard's cousin.
Uncle,
My bad. I say that every time. It's his uncle.
He's old.
But Hazard will not be here. He will be on tour.
Yeah.
So,
kinda.
so Chad Kruger.
tour.
Chad Kruger, the singer
Chad
of Odds
Kruger?
Against Tomorrow.
Chad Kroger.
Go
Yeah.
on,
Well, no, he looked at me.
It's
We
the
went,
same
dude.
guy.
We went to that show that they did at Chuck's Steakhouse. It was me, my drummer, and we were gonna record them for like my drummer's one school project or whatever. It turned out we couldn't do it. Some shit happened or whatever. So Chaz Kruger looks at me and goes, "Hey, by the way, if you ever call me Chad Kroger again, I'm gonna punch you in the dick." So, Matt, here's your opportunity, buddy. Next time I see you, just one, right to the genitalia, and we'll put it on the crash report. It'll probably get a bunch of likes or whatever the hell. You know, promotion.
That'd be a classic. Just come out of
classic.
nowhere and just
Yeah.
right in the balls.
Just make sure it's recorded.
Oh, you punched me in the dick.
You know what? I was earlier before the show. I mean, I was like crying from laughter.
Easily amused.
I am very easily amused. But
You could dangle a set of keys in front of him and he can start listening shit.
you know, I'm convinced that people think I'm slow.
Now I got all of them looking at the keys.
I am convinced that people think I'm slow.
Wait, you're not?
I was at the I was out at lunch earlier today, and when somebody directs a question.
Oh, that was today?
Yeah, that was today. When somebody directs a question to somebody regarding you, that means they think you're slow.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, if you say you guys broke your leg and you're on crutches, these people just automatically think that you're mental or something. And so I'm going to go get a shirt that says, contrary to popular belief, I'm not mental. This girl I was at lunch with my mom, and this girl looks at me, or at my mom, and she goes, "Where is his coat?" Like this kid's too dumb.
You don't wear coats though. It's
Exactly. But
Where's this little guy's coat?
anyways,
Where's this guy's coming?
It is just nippy out there.
I have Sinister Guitar Picks sponsored band, as we are also sponsored by Sinister Guitar Picks. Axemaster, I believe I don't know exactly when in the 80s, but they were, Kenny, do you know when? Mid-80s?
Mid-80s.
Probably mid-80s they were a bigger band. Axemaster.
They started in the early, but they took off in the mid-80s.
Okay. All right, so I have Jeff and Joe from Axemaster coming on in just a few moments. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Crash Report, so don't go anywhere.
Do you get a deal?
See the fire burn, it burns in my heart. How it all began with a spark. There will come a day when the stars will go out, or will ignite again. A light in the dark. Since I was young, I was told I was the one, the mortal son of a god who was the sun, whose mother was thrown from the earth. She was torn. From her pearl was born a child from a father's son. Then, as time had passed, I heard them call to me, the keeper of the holy flame, the fire breather is thy name. Then, like a fireball, I moved through the world, blazing all I touched. Out of control, I would incinerate all in my path, so combustible. They threw my wrath, but now it seems my time has come, a destiny. As was foretold, the chosen one to stand alone. When the stars are gone, to rise above celestial sun, and there to be, shining bright eternally. Now I walk among you now. You're drawn to me, the keeper of the holy flame. Fire breather is my name. The fire breather is my name. So like a fireball, I move through the world, blazing all I touch. Out of control, I would incinerate all in my path, so combustible. They threw my wrath, but now it seems my time has come, a destiny. As was foretold, the chosen one to stand alone. When the stars are gone, to rise above celestial sun, and there to be, shining bright eternally. Now I walk among you now. You're drawn to me, keeper of the holy flame. Fire breather is my name. I'm the fire breather.
Axemaster. Well, Jeff and Joe from Axemaster. What's up, guys?
What's happening, man?
I'm feeling very spiffy.
Must have coffee too.
Jeff, you are the new vocalist, correct?
Yes, and I make part of
And Joe, you are the guitar player?
Yeah, I founded the band way back in the 80s, middle 80s.
We were just talking about that. What year did you guys actually form?
It was me and the drummer that's playing with us right now, got together. Well, actually, Axemaster it formed in probably spring of '85. And before that, I jammed with him in other projects, but we started this at the end of one of the projects, spring '85.
I actually have a funny story about Jeff. I felt like a complete douchebag.
What'd you do?
So, I don't know. This is so funny. I don't know. You guys know Wixer.
Yeah.
Paul, the singer of Wixer, was having a bonfire. So me and Coco Loco went over there. And I guess even before all of that, when I was still in JAG, we were looking for a guitar player. Jeff texted me. I didn't know who he was. And we were talking. Did I text you?
Yeah, you sent me a
You always
text
forget. You
asking-
contact people first.
asking me.
Well, you got an ad. You had an ad on Crazies. That's what.
Yeah.
So I talked to him or whatever, and then he told me his age, and I was like, that's kind of old. I mean, for us, we're younger. I was like, So then and then he was saying, I'm really good friends with Paul from Wixer, blah blah blah. So we're
laughing when he's telling the
we're
story.
at Paul's bonfire. And I said, Paul, do you know this guy, Jeff McGraw? He's trying to be in JAG. He's kind of creepy. He's like, yeah, I know him. He's like, is he cool? He's kind of creepy. And he's like, actually,
He's talking just a little bit of smack.
I was talking a little bit of shit. And he goes, actually, he's right next to me. And I was like, oh no.
How fucking tall did you feel after that?
Dude, I felt like the biggest piece of shit ever.
You didn't want him to be with Jag when you did High School Battle of the Bands?
Yeah, dude.
But luckily
He
was.
wanted to go to high school battle.
Good. Luckily, he was cool about it. So, but
How long was that before I called you?
About 2 weeks.
the bonfire.
No, actually, no. That was after I joined.
Yes, actually, yeah, because Paul was.
Oh,
I remember
okay.
Paul talking about Axemaster.
Yeah, this bonfire took place well after I joined, but you had contacted me 2 weeks after he had contacted me. This happened like months after.
Yeah, this was. I think we talked. It was almost like January or something.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it.
Yeah, it was all very funny. I got a laugh out of it.
And the bonfire was like May, or I think it was in May or something. So it was a while, but it was pretty funny. But so how do you like being in the band?
I think it's great. I mean, Axemaster has got a really cool sound. Joe is the mastermind behind the music.
Master.
I was about to say, dare I say he's the Axemaster?
You could say he is the Axemaster. I mean, the album was all but completed when I joined. Really, all I had to do was vocals and write the lyrics.
Yeah, we changed some of the music around a little bit so the lyrics and the music made sense together. But other than that, all the music was written when he joined. Actually, we had a singer before him, and that didn't end up working out. Wasn't his fault, wasn't our fault.
Was the singer before him that you said earlier that you would reform the band as just kind of a side thing? Was this after the?
Oh yeah, this was a long time ago when right around the time or right before Blessing in the Skies was reissued by Burning Star Records. We had decided to bring the band back, and then that didn't work out, and we did a hiatus and did a CD project with a project we called Inner Terror, and then we decided to bring it back for keeps.
So how many are you one of the only originals in the band?
The drummer, me and the drummer are the ones who formed it.
Now, have you guys both been in the band the whole time?
No.
You guys have left and came back?
No, I've been in the band the entire time the band's been together. He left after we recorded.